And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Giants. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. It's Sonny Gray. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Connor Wong now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Back here in Denver, and today's starter, Cutter Crawford.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one, hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. That's out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Fought off foul. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounds 1 to short. Story. They take the force out. And that second inning set to go. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman getting the start at second, hitting 5th in today's his lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. And now the count is even. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That to right. Abreu makes the grab, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brendan Donovan digs in now. Center field, Rafaela settles underneath it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Contreras now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The relay to second. He's in safely at second as a run scores. Here's Nolan Gorman. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Swings and misses. 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Towards first. Handles, throws to first. Inning over. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Gray back to work. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And that's down and away. Next one misses. 2-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Here's Trevor Story. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So the batting order turns over. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Out to short. Tosses across to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Coors Field. And now Victor Scott. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Inside. Now 1 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Stepping in, Pedro Pajes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2
1 ball, 2
fastball.
strikes.
Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Got it. 2 out. Larry Walker will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. That's out to center field. Rafaela should have this one. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And there's a ball.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. 2 outs.
That's outside.
Falling behind 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And now, J.J. Weatherholt. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Out to center. Rafaela drops steps, heads back on it, and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. This to third. Sends it to first. That's the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats since
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missing inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Struck him out looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trevor Story now. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Brendan Donovan. Into center. Rafaela makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Doubled his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Contreras, in his 9th season, 32 years old, usually a first baseman, today starting behind the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little high. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the top of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 2. Pitch
Nope.
misses inside,
inside.
and that's ball one. Just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Check
That's ball
swing,
three.
no appeal.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Hit in the air, left field. Donovan coming on. Brings it in. And that's the third out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And it's back here in Denver. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Crawford back to work. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, and the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first. No outs. Runner at first. Pedro Pajes digs in now. Runner on the go.
1-0.
Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Ripped on the ground to second. Bregman to first. But the game is tied as the run comes in. Larry Walker, the next to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Hole for 2 in this one. Now fly ball to right center. Rafaela on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, but it's offline. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up an RBI.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first, and that'll keep. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the sweeper misses. Fastball for a strike. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball
trying
one,
to
no
hold
strike.
a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that's
Next
upstairs.
offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He gets there with the slide to first, and they get the out. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
The count.
Strike 1. Swings through that.
I think he was a little excited
No
there.
ball,
Saw the
2 strikes.
fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. That's outside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
1-1.
zone. And that one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Into second, and he's got a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Abreu makes the play. That is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Jojo Romero on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that drops in for a strike. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Rob Refsnyder. Big spot for him here. First offering and it just misses. And that's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it remains 2-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now Jaron Duran. He's already homered in this game. Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And a 1-2. battling here as he fouls it away.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Now pitching for
And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian. Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Abreu makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
So, man aboard. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. That's inside. Walker, the base runner at first with one out. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. That one ripped. And there's a base hit. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, J.J. Weatherholt. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Check on the runner. Arenado dives back in safely. Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped right center field. Into the bullpen and gone. And they tack on 3. It's 6-2. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Josh Winkowski. So one out, nobody on. And here is Mason Wynn. Out towards left center, Rafaela. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air, left side, Duran under it, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here is Connor Wong. Romero back to work. And there's a strike. Just missed. That one outside. 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. 1-0.
No, that's down.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th.
Nope, outside.
And now gets filled up.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who...
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1.
Next offering is in. For a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Aaron Judge. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Luis Gil.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next. To hit J.J. Weatherholt.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's too high. 2 outs, base is empty. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Tap foul at the plate. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Paul Goldschmidt stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
That one just misses. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Trent Grisham, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No score here in the second. That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1.
1-1.
Just
That
missed.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one just misses.
Ball.
And now it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
Another one. That's bottom of the second. Now, Larry Walker. Swinging a foul straight back. Heel in his third season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lifted in the air, right center field. Puts it away for the out. One away. So now it's Nolan Arenado. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball one. One out, bases empty. Rip towards third. LeMahieu gets it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Matthews back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. That one missed. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Oswaldo Cabrera stands in now and watches strike 1. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Arenado to first in time. And that is out number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a strike. LeMahieu stands at second with 2 gone. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. That one fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now here is Pedro Pajes. And fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throws to first in time. Play is made, 2 out. And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Beltran. Fly to center his first time. Ripped to third. Over to Goldie. Inning over. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. There's a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
High fly ball down the left field line. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Judge on the run. Swing and a miss. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras. And Belly goes down on strike. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Now at the plate, Larry Walker. Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Bellinger makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. In the air, left field, Donovan under it. He's got it, and there's one down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that one is in there, called strike 3. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Reached on an infield single his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Scott. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge has it sized up. And there's 2 down. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air right field. Judge is under it. And that's the inning. And we're back. Top 6 at the plate. Austin Wells. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he chases a high fastball there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Victor Scott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Popped up, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Pedro Pajes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Beltran in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Off balance feed. There's one on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Matthews back to work. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The 0-1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. And that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Judge rips that one way back there. Out of here. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Matthews maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Goldie now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now here's Trent Grisham. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And down on strike. Bottom of the inning. And now J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one fouled off. Strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. And Contreras is retired. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. First pitch not close.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Now here is Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time, and they get Arenado for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Donovan swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. Late swing fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base knock right field.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Hit in the air, right field. Chisholm makes his way towards it. He's got it. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
0-1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Just missing there. Going to count 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be a 1-run lead to hold on to in the ninth. So let's see if they turn to the bullpen or they keep riding this arm who's been so good to this point.
2 strikes.
And he deals. And that's in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's down and in. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side. Back now. And on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Cabrera under it. And a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1. 1-1.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
Upstairs.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now J.J. Weatherholt. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees use 2 pitchers to combine. Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And that is downstairs. And we are underway. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count even 1-1. And that one missing low. And now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike. Matthews. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Robert Jr. will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
And you won't see the
0-1.
skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And a ball evens the count. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very...
Struck him. Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In time to Vaughn. One gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And that one misses up and in. And it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third. And that goes foul. Fly ball down the line. Tachman pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now a chance for Larry Walker. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Matthews back to work. Ball one, no strikes. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Up and in, and the count now 2-0. Inside, just missed. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Mike Tachman.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Matthews, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. There goes the runner. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Benintendi up here. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Josh Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Benintendi on its second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and they get Arenado for the out. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And downstairs.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Colson Montgomery at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
That's in.
And that skips in the dirt. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man,
not in time. He's safe. Check swing, and that's a ball. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and they tag him out. So up next, Pedro Pajes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Slap the other way, foul. One out, base is empty. And the 0-2 stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the DH, Carlos Beltran. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
There's a swing and a miss. Beltran leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hitting the air out to center field. Taylor coming on. He's got it, and that is that. New just about to get underway. And starting in this one, Quinn Matthews.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here is Michael A. Taylor. And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Robert now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
2 outs, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now it's the D. Carlos Beltran. First pitch swinging. Thorpe, a 6'4" righty, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Two.
1-1.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Benintendi going back on it. To the warning track. Makes the catch. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Larry Walker. Right side, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Andrew Vaughn now.
Number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Matthews back to work. And ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one drilled left field. One up, one down. There's Mike Tauchman. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Arenado to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Just missed.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. Second inning here, no score. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
In the air, out towards left center, and Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. And that one cutting but missing down low. Foul ball there. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that is out of play. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now Victor Scott, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. In the air, right side. Tauchman on the move. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So digging in, Pedro Pajes. Move to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's Corey Lee. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. And that's a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Scott pulls it down, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sosa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slings to first in time. And the runner stays where he is. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Almost got him.
Ball.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Taylor off of first with 2 away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just off the inside edge. Got him looking. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. Outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Contreras now. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And no one can get there. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1. Hammered on the line, base hit. Beltran rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly to left his first time. And that's down and away. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Thorpe throws to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering upstairs. Inside, just missed. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Count is full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. Grounded out his first time up. That one misses, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Benintendi to the plate. He was late there, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Strike.
Right through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And we're back. Nato comes in to take his cuts. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Misses outside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Taylor grabs it on the run. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High in the air, out to right. Tauchman. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Josh Rojas. Matthews back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Colson Montgomery. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. And a bunt towards third. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And here's the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. Thorpe keeping him close.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Out to short. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And that's outside. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Vaughn sizing this one up. Brings it in for the third out. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Lenny Sosa. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Taylor in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker on his way over, nabs it, and there's 2 away. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
And he couldn't hold. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. This to third. Rojas throws on to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Larry Walker now at the plate. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Nolan Arenado. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Walker coming home. He'll score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with
new arm out of the bullpen. Owen White.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one down the line, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Mason Wynn, 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the ground to third, Rojas. On to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. There's the strike.
Tonight, his slider has been
No
really
ball,
impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to first. Tauchman is gone. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Frazier Ellard.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In time to Vaughn. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pajes up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Fly ball to right. Tauchman. And it's caught for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swung on, popped up left side. Montgomery sizes this one up, corrals it, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the 3rd baseman, Josh Rojas. Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Now 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 1 away. Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And add another K, that's number 17. What a game. Sosa in the box now, takes strike 1.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Booth.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Make it 18. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sosa fires over to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. The other way, and it's foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Larry Walker. This one could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Contreras headed home. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Walker around third. He will score. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Seeing some good swings from him right now.
Tyler Gilbert gets the ball now. One out, runner at second. And now Brendan Donovan in the air, left field, down the line, lunging but can't bring it in. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
On the ground, could be two. The throw to second, double play. What a twin. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1-2 now. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Taylor races for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job.
Now pitching. Ryan.
So here's Robert now, and that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Vaughn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. Out to short, Weatherholt. Now only 1 out remaining. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. That one at triple digits. Clips the outside corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special.
Back here at American Family Field. Here's Joey Bart now. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Misses. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Horwitz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Brian Reynolds here. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
0-2 is the count.
Raleigh is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out. Eric Haas will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. He makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 10-7. First and second, no outs. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jackson.
No balls, 1 strike.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Mike Tauchman.
The right fielder, number 18. Mike Tauchman.
Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2. That's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the outside corner, no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching try, but can't bring it in.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Gagne over to first, and he dives back in safely. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. Cut on and miss. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And the first offering is not close. Chourio getting the start in left, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. This is Bryce Terang. That one out to right. Tachman pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The count.
High fly ball, right field. Tachman on the move. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Rojas. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. And a foul ball. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Andrew Benintendi, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Out towards right center field. Frelick makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. Thorpe back to work. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
That one pulled foul. The 0-2. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0. So up next, Sal Frelick. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out there to center. Taylor makes the grab on the run. So digging in, Blake Perkins.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now Andrew Monasterio. And first offering is fouled off. Perkins off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Out to short. In time to Vaughn. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 is the count.
And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Corey Lee now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 so far.
Mike Tauchman.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strike. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Jackson Chourio. First offering and it just misses. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Flied to right his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air to left down the line. Benintendi hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Christian Yelich. And there's a foul ball. A changeup missing. Going to count 1 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. And he boots it. And he'll pull into second safely. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. And that's an out. Sal Frelick digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Line drive, base hit right field. 1 run across. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And the lead is up to 5. Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Eric Haas. Thorpe keeping an eye on him. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Fraley. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Way
1-0.
outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy
1-1.
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Luis Robert Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Andrew Vaughn now. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 now. Good eye on that spot.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Digging in, Josh Rojas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Back here in Denver, now it's the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Slapped foul. Swing and a pop-up. Sosa makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered here in this one. That to right. And that drops foul. Iriarte, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
0-2 is the count.
Headed towards the corner, Tachman on the move towards foul ground. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In time to Vaughn. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
And they'll do it again. That one just missing inside. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Lenin Sosa. Gagne back to work. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Benintendi now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Foul.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses with that one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Corey Lee. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a ball. Misses inside, and it's 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Benintendi at second with 2 down.
Oh, that's off the
and
plate.
that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. That one to first. Vaughn takes it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Saw the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And that extends the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now pitching. Ready. Volta.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Out to short, Monasterio. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And now 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Robert. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now, Eric Haas. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Blake Perkins. And that one popped to short. Montgomery makes the grab. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Gets him to chase after that one. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Rojas. Fastball for a strike. Peralta, a 6-foot righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's way high. 2-1. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Ortiz drifts towards it, makes the catch for the out. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Lenin Sosa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Vaughn over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Perkins snags it for the 2nd out. Benintendi up here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a drive deep right field. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run shot, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. That's to 3rd. Ortiz fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. On the ground to 3rd. Rojas throws on to 1st. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's going to be Bryce Terang. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Hoskins. 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
All ones the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the air, center field. Taylor makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Corey Lee. And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Perkins flashes the leather on the run and catch. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1.
That one fouled off. The lefty fires. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Michael A. Taylor getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the grab. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Owen White. And it's fouled away. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Lee gathers, throws the first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Stepping in, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaches but can't haul it in.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's it.
And they got him. And here is Eric Haas. That's to third. Whips it across. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Luis Robert now. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Brian Hudson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Vaughn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Popped up. Terang. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike 1. And that one off the outside edge. Robert stands at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. At the plate, Lenin Sosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. The White Sox down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And the White Sox down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home.